Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day. Today is Tuesday the 23rd, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, fairly decent time frame, got up and around. Wife was throwing him behind. She's been snoozing through her alarm or something, I don't know, but she's been jumping up and rushing like crazy a couple times lately, and I don't know. It annoys me a little bit, but it is what it is. Her life, she gets to do what she wants to do with it. So, but yeah, so she's rushing all around. I got the dog out. I grabbed my bottle of water, my banana, head outside, jump in the hot tub, and getting my soak on. She runs out, gives me a quick kiss real quick, and runs off to work because she's behind. So she heads out. I get done in the hot tub, get back in, get the dog fed, and all the good fun stuff. A little medication there from joint medication, whatever that she has. So from there, I was able to get a couple things done, nothing too much. The dog's not been eating real great lately. She gets finicky when she's here. Sometimes she'll kind of stop eating for a while, and then she'll eat a whole bunch, and she'll eat very little, and she'll eat a whole bunch. And she's by no means skinny, so I'm not concerned about that. But it does make me a little nervous because every once in a while she'll get a little too long between meals, and then she'll get like, I don't know, like too much stomach acid built up, so then she eats and she throws up. So it makes me nervous. And I'm like, and she's old, and I can't expect a lot from her, but it is what it is. So I went ahead and ended up putting some, what they call like dog food toppers. It's like little pouches of like soft canned food, but it's overpriced and like a tenth the amount of canned food would be, as opposed to getting like just a can of food and sprinkle on top and putting a lid on it. No, you got these little fancy pouches. So they're ones that other clients had brought me for their dogs that didn't end up needing. So I said, hey, if the dog needs them, put them on there. If not, whatever. And then they got left behind or whatever, so I have extras. So went ahead and said heck with that. So we're all good. So I give her that. She'll eat better, but not spectacular. So, but it works out. It's all good. So yeah, we kind of hung around, got a few things done, got her in and out of the house, just kind of chilling out for the morning. I had to get a few things taken care of. I was doing a little bit here and there, did some yard work and all that good fun stuff, and found out late yesterday that I had taken my father-in-law to the doctor for today, which is weird because their computer system's down, and when they went to the last appointment, they didn't renew the appointment, and they're supposed to let her know like the next day. They didn't let her know until today, which the appointment is tomorrow, which they didn't even realize they hadn't told her, because they basically just sent a text going, hey, just a friendly reminder, your appointment is tomorrow. This is like, you guys never told me I had an appointment at all, so a whole big old mess. So, but it's all good. I can make it work. So I'd have him there by 2:45, which is fine. It means I leave here like 1:45. It's 30 to 35 minute drive up there, so that gives me an extra 25 minutes at least to deal with traffic and backups and getting turned around or wrong turns or stay up and getting gas, flat tires, all that stuff. So I hate being late to shit. So basically head up that way. I was like getting a few other things around here done, and the time frame, trying to figure out where I'm going to go. 2:45 is a bad time for me because like traffic gets horrendous, school traffic and buses and all that shit just suck me to leave. And that appointment can take 15 minutes or an hour and 15 minutes, and there's no rhyme or reason to it at all. And I'm trying to go out this evening that I want to get some shit done. So I'm like, well, if I wait till, if the appointment runs long there, and then I come here to run afterwards, putting on a shower and stuff, it can become late, and that's not, I want to leave before then. And I'm like, shit, so I guess I'll just go run there. And the problem is we're at Ormond, there's like no good like running trails. Even the sidewalks there really kind of suck. So even the roads are gross. Like, it's just, they're not well designed to not get hit by cars and shit. So I was like, well, I'm gonna suck it up and just run there anyway, because I want to get my run over and all that good fun stuff. So in the process, I go up there. I also noticed that there's a dentist office that I have been wanting to go check out, because I hate dentists, I really do. And they're all getting bought up by this corporate company bullshit. And you go in for like one thing, and next thing you know, they're like trying to upsell you on 10 more things, and it's I don't know, it feels so corporate. And I don't want corporate. I want somebody that I can just tell them, here's what I want, this is what I need, let's fix this shit. I need somebody to talk to me, and not just this, walk in, poke at me, and then start drilling on me and shit. So I freak out and I get all nervous and shit, and it makes me a weak human being. I get it completely. But looked up, and their office is literally just down the road from the doctor's appointment that I'm taking my father-in-law to. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna stop in their office and check it out and see what the feel of the office is and go from there. So I figure, what the hell? And you can tell a lot about an office. That school bus got pretty goddamn close to hitting me. So if I was on a motorcycle or in a car and I got that close to a child getting off that school bus, I would have had the damn cops all over my ass like crazy. But the giant school bus driving full of kids, she's allowed to basically, like, she was less than 6 inches from my elbow as she pulled past me there. Like, really? So it's fine for you to run over other people with your kids, but if I'm anywhere near that bus with the door open, it's like massive, offense. But yeah, I don't think people realize how big those damn buses are when they're driving them, but what the hell. So went ahead, dropped him off at the doctor's appointment. I went and got him and stuff, basically head up that way. And before we went, I took an air filter over there because we finally ordered some in, changed out his air filter for his air conditioner, and headed up to his appointment, dropped him off. Then just drove over, just pulled in the front lobby. I pulled in front, walked in the lobby, just kind of see how it felt in there. And it was very clean. Holy crap. Like, first I was very modern-y feeling, very clean, but that could be they're renting the office. Like, they got new equipment, they haven't been there very long, who knows what. I did not have that dingy thing. And basically told him what I was there for, told him I was checking it out because I was freaked out by dentist, and I wanted to feel the vibe in the place before I booked it online type thing. And the women were kind of laughing and joking a little bit as they were chatting. The one who were to talk to me, and she made a couple little, backhanded shitty jokes, which I thought was great. Like, I was like, oh hell yeah! If you're allowed to act like this at the front desk of a future patient, like, I'll probably like this place. Like, because most of the time I find, like, if you hear laughter in an office or in a business or in a state, then usually the work environment's pretty damn good. When you're at like an office or a doctor's office especially, something like that, and nobody is willing to make a joke or even laugh out loud, that means management and or ownership or bosses are fucking assholes. And I don't want to be in an environment where people can't laugh and there's no joy in the world. Like, I just don't want that at all. So we kind of went through, I told her what was going on. She basically told me there's nothing they can do without doing like a giant exam and x-rays and all this extra bullshit. That again sucks. I'm like, can I just schedule a cleaning, get a cleaning done, and then while I'm here getting that done, also you guys can see what you need to go next step. And she even basically, no, we came to that because we don't know if it's a super deep clean or like a short clean. And part of me thought, like, how about I just pay for the deep clean, like the big boy clean that's way down, whatever, for bone loss and all that shit. And the thought of going there freaks me out way more than the loss of money for paying them. So the fact I got to show up there to not get worked on fucking creeps me out, like, real bad. Like, I had one of them, I had to have some work done and got sent to a specialist and literally walked in and for my exam of what I had to get done. And the guy looked at it and stuff and he goes, this is what we got to do, this about scheduling. I go, when's what the heck can we do? And stuff. And he goes, well, we don't have an anesthesiologist, blah, 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 whatever. I'm like, well, can we do it now? And he goes, you want to do it now? And I go, shit, yeah, is that possible? And he goes, yeah, it's gonna hurt like hell. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking good with that. Can we just do it? And he's like, yeah, no problem. So he hollered at a couple assistants. They came in, they basically prepped me up, and I left, like, I don't know, 45 minutes later, like, with a tooth extracted. And I was like, shit, yeah, this is awesome. Like, hell yeah, that worked out perfect. He just shot some Novocaine on me, and dude, that was good. He's like, oh, I thought you wanted. I'm like, no, the thought of coming here is way worse than actually being here. Like, the psyching myself up to get here, and if you're telling me there's a chance we need to knock this shit out, because I didn't think I was getting worked on today, so I didn't have that super stress. So I didn't think you're going to be doing anything, and I could knock this out of here. I'll take a little bit of pain right now. And he's like, shit, yeah. So I was able to knock it out, which that was awesome. But he is only a high-end specialist, only does like oral surgeries and crazy top-end shit. So he won't do regular dental work. So I can't go back to them, which sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's always fun. But went ahead from there, headed back over and found a spot to park to go for a little bit of a run and be able to get a few things done. Got down there, got back to the office, picked up my father-in-law, and was able to get him back here. Got back to the house, hung out the dog a few minutes, chilling her, let her play outside a little bit, having a good little romp, and then reached out to my wife to ask her if she was going tonight, because I was hoping we were both going out. And she decided she had to work late. It's a bunch of shit she had done, and she was not going to make it tonight. So I'm like, well, I'm still going out either way, which she knew originally. So that's all good. So I jumped in the shower, and then I headed out, reached out to some friends, see if they were going to be around, and virtually nobody was going to be around. And I had one that might show up, but they've said that before many times, never showed up, so I never hold my breath. So I said to hell with it, went ahead and got my shower, and wasn't feeling hungry again. I ate Sunday night, and I haven't eaten since. It's now Tuesday evening. I've had 2 bananas and a hard-boiled egg, and then a little bit of chips late last night as I went to bed. And that's all I've had since Monday. I'm not hungry, so I'm like, I'm fine. So I was like, no big deal. Headed out, reached out to my wife, said, hey, actually she called me, texted me like, hey, when you leaving? I'm like, I just left. You need to go get something, or do you want to go? And she's like, no, just checking. I want to see how long, you're gone, because the dog's there. I'm like, absolutely. She's good. She's literally fine until I get back. Like, you don't have to do anything. You get her fine. So she's like, okay. So I told her to let me know when she get home. She texted me and said it's on her way home. I head over to Kissimmee area. I come rolling up in, reached out to the one friend who was like, hey, I told him I was gonna be there between 7, probably 7:15ish, like that. And then never heard nothing from them. As I'm pulling in, they're like, oh, I'm probably 40 minutes out, which an hour and a half later they show up. They're like, you waiting for me out front? I'm like, no. So yeah, I'm like, even if it was 40 minutes, I'm not waiting out front for you. And 2, I know you're never, here 40 minutes means an hour minimum, probably an hour and a half. So I said to hell, I went ahead and grabbed my cigar stuff, headed in. Basically, had taken a little bit of just mosey around time, got checked in at the pool party, and just hanging out, smoking a cigar, just chatting to a couple people here and there. Music again, always too damn loud, but it is what it is. So from there till now, eventually, a friend reached out, said they're on their way, and they claim they live like 15 minutes away. They showed up 40 minutes later. Like, I don't know how the fuck that works, but it is what it is. Friend shows up, we're hanging out and stuff, just chilling out, watching the DJ do their thing, and again, way too loud, hard to talk. Not the greatest place in the world, but better than not doing nothing. So chilled out there, just kind of hanging around, ended up in the pool a little bit, and then they had a drag show, so I went and watched the drag show, and it was like midnight before I finally left. It was super late, so we head out. Basically, on the way back, I'm kind of hungry. I'm like, actually, I'm feeling kind of hungry, and I thought, well, I'll drive through. Somebody ought to be open. It's Kissimmee area, can't be that big a deal, right? Went through a few different places that all had lights on all over the place, and drive up, menu lights are on. Hell, the digital boards running. Nobody working there. They all closed. And I'm like, why would the menu boards be on still? Like, what the hell? So I ended up hitting like 3 places, gave up, said hell with it. And it was like a Taco Bell and a Burger King and shit. I'm like, shit that claims they're open until 2 a.m., but apparently not everywhere. So I'm like, just enough to make the commercials on TV, so they're open until 2 a.m., but not in Kissimmee, I guess. So said to hell with it, headed home, and finally gave up, just screw it, not eating all you might get home. So rolled up in the house finally, took a while, got home a little bit after 2 a.m., 2:15, somewhere, I don't know how it is. Basically chilled out, let the dog out again, all the good fun stuff, grabbed myself a little snack, and wrapped it up and called it a night. So that's all I got for right now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.